friends, and from the township. God bless you all. Friends, family here, so many people who are members of this community and members of the neighboring communities. What a wonderful opportunity. It's raining, but it ain't raining on the parade.
That's right, Doc.
You know, to be here on the block that I lived on from age 13 to age 21, which is a very formative time in your life. You know, when you're learning about just about everything you need to know to take the next step in life. You know, I learned while I was living on this block right here. And to be here again makes me think about my mom, who's passed on, my stepfather, and my sister Alexis, and my brother Marvin. You know, we moved on this block from over in Hempstead in 1963, and here we are in 2013. And I'm standing here and I'm humbly, first and foremost, representing them. Because the name on the street is going to be mine, but I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for them. My mother and father gave it to me. I guess they lent it to me. So now I'm lending it to Roosevelt.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hopefully it's going to be treated well. You know, a lot went into making this day happen. And talking to Doug Thomas, he's been working on it for about 4 years. So to be standing here today and not be on the other side of the grass and to have this happen, you know, while you're alive, while you can receive it and while you can accept it, means that the right time for it is now. You know, it wasn't necessary for it to happen 4 years ago, or 14 years ago, or 24 years ago. You know, the time is now. And for all you good people to come out today, to brave the weather, just to be a part of this very short but momentous occasion, you know, to have the really, really young kids give the Pledge of Allegiance, you know, something I used to do every day when I went to school. You know, I went farther than the Pledge of Allegiance. You know, we had a school creed. I was over at Prospect School over in Hempstead. And then we had Roosevelt, our alma mater. We get a little assistance. Roosevelt, alma mater, colors gold and blue. To ourselves and to each other, faithful friends and true. Lift the chorus, singing onward, now our praises tell. Roosevelt, our alma mater, hail, we love thee well.
That's what's up, Doc.
You know, I guess the next thing that's appropriate for me, other than thanking family, is to, you know, thank friends. And I look out in the audience, I see, you know, Ben Simmons behind me, and Quintus Brow, and Eddie Kennedy hanging out over there. And who else do I see? We got Chuck D. We all know Chuck D. So he was the next generation of Rough Riders. Oh man. Yeah. We got Mr. Smith, Mr. Phil Smith. I want to acknowledge him a little bit because I want him to represent Earl Mosley and Chuck McElwain and Ray Wilson. Because that was the fourth guy who ran with them, and those three probably were, other than my mother and my stepfather, the most instrumental people in my life in Roosevelt. At my right, and he's been at my right since I was Well, I've been at his right or his left forever. We got Don Ryan. And Don, man, I don't know what my life would be without Don. Because Don taught me a lot about basketball, but he taught me more about values in life, about sacrifice, about being charitable, being benevolent, being philanthropic, just being a good person. And if you're going to make errors in life, and hey, God knows I've made a lot of errors in life, err on the side of trying to at least do the right thing. Things you try to do don't always work out. But try to do things anyway. Don't be a couch potato. You guys don't know how many nights I've dreamed of just walking up and down Nassau Road, the street formerly known as Nassau Road. I mean, literally walking in and out, weaving, bobbing, or whatever, just trying to get to this destination right here. And I don't know why so many times, Roosevelt and Nassau Road and the Rough Riders tradition, the people who I grew up with just come into my life. I mean, while I'm laying down just trying to relax, they just come and pay me a visit. I never went to see a psychic about it. I just trusted that was just normal. If you come from somewhere, that's your home. And if that's your home, they have a right to come and visit. So you need to visit too. So hopefully I can be a more frequent face around here, have a greater presence in terms of, the social, the mental, the emotional, the economic development of this community, my home community. We were a little stubborn when they started talking about renaming the street. I said, well, what's going to be on the street? Broken down buildings, dilapidated houses, or whatever. I'm like, I don't want to have any of that. If you're going to put my name on the street, then the township and the county and the state need to do the now to be mentioned public-private partnership that's necessary to make this one of the best avenues in Nassau County, in Long Island, in New York State. And I think we all rise up when that happens. So I'm going to play my role. I'm going to play my part. And I thank you for the day from the bottom of my heart. God bless you.